Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis. I'm your internet homegirl, and today we're just gonna do a real quick video. Nothing crazy, nothing major. Apparently y'all hate when I say that, so I'm gonna keep saying it. Duh. And also y'all, can I be friendly? Can I be chill? Can I be cool with y'all? Or are y'all gonna nitpick? What's the tea? Because, and yes, I am drinking my water. Girl, I don't know if y'all seen it, but on my last video, this girl went in on me. So I just want to make sure I did the things that irritate her. I hope she's still watching. I'm sorry, girl. I can't help it. But today we're going to talk about what you should and should not be bringing with you to the hospital in your hospital bag. Me being an overpacker, I bought everything you could imagine. Everything that I could literally think of, I brought it with me. And this is honestly only going to apply if you have surgery in the States. If you have surgery, or just at a regular surgery hospital as well, if you have surgery outside the country or at like a bariatric specific center, this is not going to apply to you. If you've watched my other videos, I would actually recommend you go back and watch a few videos just to understand a little bit more about my situation. I had VSG through my insurance, at just my regular hospital system. The doctors that I was already going, the hospital system that I was already in Charlotte, North Carolina. I went through Atrium Health, so I had surgery at the Atrium, Cabarrus County in Huntersville, I think, in Concord. So this really only applies if you are having surgery at a regular hospital. So, because this is how surgery would work for you. There are tons of people getting surgery there, and they may not have all been getting weight loss surgery because I was in a regular surgery center. So first things first, if you watched my week 1 video with my surgery day vlog, you saw that my mom came to surgery with me, but her flight was delayed. So I went to surgery and went into surgery by myself, and when I woke up, my mom was there. So if you are going to be by yourself, or if there's even a possibility that you might be by yourself, please bring like a wagon or a grocery cart. That is going to save you, because my bag was so heavy, and I just had so much stuff, because you know they give you stuff when you get there too, and then you make you change your clothes, all types of stuff. So I had a lot of stuff, so having the cart with me to just put my bags in, that chef's kiss. That was genius. I felt like a very smart girl for doing that. So if you listen to anything I say, that's why I started with that, because I didn't even write that down on the list. But when I just thought about it, that was the life-saving item that I brought with me that day. So definitely bring you a cart, bring you a wagon, something of the sort. Okay, but yes, the cart, that was like the life-saving item. It was definitely a genius move on my part, because you don't really know what the situation is. I didn't know my mom's flight was going to be delayed until literally like I was already at the hospital, like already on my way to the hospital. So this was all kind of last minute, but I'd already decided to bring the cart. So that was very, very smart of me. Or, I mean, also because I didn't use, I guess the other option would be to use a wheeling, a suitcase with wheels. I didn't. I was using a duffel bag. So if you're not using something that has wheels, then this is your alternative thing to do, because it's smart and it works. But I have my handy dandy cell phone, and I'm going to go through the list of items that I brought and may or may not have used. And I'm gonna let you know if you need them. Most of the stuff you don't, because I'm gonna tell you why you don't. But okay, so the things you absolutely need, like I said, grocery cart, /wagon, or a suitcase on wheels. Honestly, like a hockey bag, that would low-key be like the best option. A heating pad. Woo! Jesus. And honestly, you're not going to need it for the reasons you think. It does help with the abdominal pain that you're going to have, but honestly for me, I had a lot of back pain, not because of gas, but because I was fucking uncomfortable. And I hate being uncomfortable, so I was like extra irritated about it. Like the hospital, you also literally can't, it hurts so much to like, I did have a nerve tap on my abdomen and everything, so what I'm saying still applies, okay? I did the things. And I have a high pain tolerance. So trust me when I say you're about to be uncomfortable, then a bitch. So The heating pad was more so for like my back and shoulders. Also, another caveat, I was in a car accident about like 4 months to the day almost prior to my surgery. So I had just finished physical therapy like 2 weeks before surgery. So I was generally in a lot of pain, but I was so uncomfortable just from being so fucking stiff. It was giving Tin Man. Like I was literally just stiff as fuck. So the heating pad blessed my life. Absolutely bring that with you for a plethora of reasons. Number 2, actually my UGG blanket. If I got that for Christmas, if you don't have an UGG blanket, please go get one. Please. Especially my low iron girlies, go get one, because I have never been so cold in my life. And they don't, I mean, call me bougie, whatever you want to call it, but the hospital beds don't have comforters. So you're gonna need a blankie. And I don't be in and out the hospital, okay? So I wouldn't know what to expect. I just knew that I was not gonna be uncomfortable. A blanket and a pillow is what I was bringing, period. Because I needs that. But yes, a nice throw blanket, a warm blanket. I recommend the UGG blanket. Amazing. You are going to need it. I was freezing cold. And then also, depending on like the different positions you're in, I don't know, I feel like the extra weight, because the UGG blanket is pretty thick. It's not a weighted blanket, but it is like a heavier blanket. That extra pressure from the heavy blanket made it a little bit easier for me to fall asleep. I was in a lot of pain. I was on like Dilaudid and something else, but I could only sleep right when they gave it to me. And it also made me feel sick when they gave it to me. So I was in a lose-lose when it came to medication, but that extra pressure made me a little bit more comfy and able to fall asleep. So I would recommend that as well. If you have a weighted blanket, I would low-key just kind of bring that, to be honest. That's gonna bless your life. A neck pillow, so like a little airplane pillow. Yeah, you're gonna need it, because like I said, you're uncomfortable, but you can't move. When you're in bed and you're doing all the shimmies to get comfortable and you're doing all these other things, you're using your abdomen to do that, and you cannot do it. It hurts that bad. So a neck pillow, because one of these is what you're about to be hitting. One of these. You're not about to be doing nothing else. That's what you're about to be giving. So that neck pillow, it was a random thing that I had randomly thrown into my cart just before, like, it was like the last thing I packed, but I'm very, very glad I did. I didn't see anyone else pack that, but I would 100% recommend a neck pillow, because your mobility is minimal, very minuscule. So you're gonna want to be a little bit more comfortable. And then your basic toiletries, obviously. Now, I will say, I wasn't that pressed to wash my face. Not gonna lie to you. Call me dirty if you want to. However, I'm not gonna lie to you. Call me dirty if you want to. But the amount of movement that you need to make to do that is things that you are not going to want to do. Because, and granted, I didn't have a binder. Also, I was just roughing it raw. So if you if you had a binder, maybe that wouldn't hurt so much, because all that movement causes jiggle, and the jiggling fucking hurts, girl. That was the most painful part. I'm like, damn. Like, maybe I should have just asked for the binder. That might have solved the problem. But if you ask for a binder, please, because they're not going to offer you, at least not at my hospital, if you're in Charlotte, they're not going to offer you pretty much anything. You're going to have to ask for everything. I mean everything. So that is something you're absolutely going to need. And honestly, for the things you need, really, that's pretty much it. I'm not going to lie to you. All these other girlies, they're going to tell you to pack all other things on the second half of this list. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Do not listen to them. Unless you plan on staying multiple days. I barely wanted to stay the overnight. Okay, I can't sleep if it's not in my bed. So I barely wanted to stay the overnight. I'm glad I did, because of the immense amount of pain that I was in. But you're not going to need much more than the list that I gave you. Some soft underwear, maybe like seamless underwear, and give it a good moo-moo like your grandma used to do. Okay? That's how you're going to get through. Trust me. I'm not playing with you. I wouldn't lie to you. We're girls. The things that you literally don't need, everything else. You don't need your laptop, bro. You don't need your iPad. You do not need your headphones. You don't need it, because you're not going to be moving. I actually just bought my AirPods like the week before, lost one of them. I think it might be at my house somewhere because I remember putting it in my bag right before surgery, but I haven't seen it since then. And it has the day for my right AirPod on my Find My Apple items as the day that I was at the hospital overnight. So it died while we were at the hospital. So I don't know if it ever actually made it home. Okay, leave your expensive items at the cribbo because you're gonna be sick and sweaty when you lose them. And then also, I literally did not touch my phone until like right before I went to bed. Cause for me at my hospital system, they were not like forcing me out the bed to walk. They weren't. And you know what? The reason that they probably weren't is because they have these like basically like these leg massagers that they wrap around your legs to help with the circulation and to stop the blood clots. So I didn't have to do a lot of walking because I had the little massage, like these, it's literally just like I can't even describe it, but they wrap it around your whole calf from like your ankle to your calf, and it's literally like massaging your leg. So you have to leave those on the whole time. So maybe that's why they weren't begging me to walk. But if you don't have those and they're forcing you to walk, you can skip this part. Because me, I was in and out of sleep the whole first day. Like I would literally open my eyes, say 3 things that made no sense, and fall right back to sleep. Best sleep of my life, top 10. I won't lie to you, but I was in pain. So I didn't touch my phone until literally like the sun had gone down. It was probably like 9 p.m. I had surgery at I got to hospital at 9 a.m. So that whole day, you're not gonna use your phone. I will say pack an extension cord because, you know, you do, if you are in the hospital for more than one day, by day 2, I was using my phone more. But you're gonna wanna have that charger. Like I said, because you need an extension cord because you don't know, you know, this is not your bedroom. Okay, I did have a large recovery room, so I really could have plugged my phone in anywhere, but you can't get up and down easily to do that. So get you an extension cord, extendo clip it, and charge buddy up. Now, personally, like I said, because I didn't use my phone at all, my phone was like on 90% by the time I actually did go to use it because it had been all day. Anything you think that's gonna help you pass the time, okay? Just anything that when you pick it up and you put it in that category of I just want this to pass the time, put it back because the time's not going to pass fast. It's not, because you're going to be in pain, babe. So you don't really need to think about, you don't need to bring, you know, your favorite book. You don't need to bring a book. You don't need to bring, don't bring no kids. I'm going to tell you right now, tell them kids to stay at home. Don't bring no kids. Don't bring no Uno. Nothing that you think is going to help you pass the time, because nothing's going to help you pass the time. I'm just being honest with you. I really am. I'm just telling you the truth. There is nothing that's going to help you pass this time but going to sleep. So, lastly, anything hair and makeup related, you're not going to need it. Anything past like a bonnet and a brush, because in all honesty, just get the box braids. Just get the box braids. That's what I should have done. I regret not. That is like my biggest regret. I regret not doing it. Get the box braids. If you are not black, do not get the box braids. Put your hair in the fishtail. Okay, Rebecca? Put it in the fishtail. Put it in the French. Give us the Mormon bump. You know what I mean? Just do whatever. Style your hair in a style that it does not need to be restyled until you get back home. Because you're not going to be doing all this. There is none of this. I'm not lying to you. There's none of this. I didn't even wash my hair until like 2 weeks after hair surgery. And when that happened, I literally had my friend come break my hair up and put a wig on. Because doing your hair is chopped. You could barely take a shower comfortably. You're not about to be scrubbing up your hair. You're not. You're not. You're not about to be doing your brows and makeup in the hospital. No one's looking at you. Leave it at home. You want you to take the minimal amount of things, okay? The things they tell you to bring, your CPAP machine if you need it. I didn't even use it when I was there. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, me and my CPAP, we're beefed out. It's uncomfortable for me. I'm gonna just say it. But they're gonna tell you to bring it. Bring it. Bring anything that you have that might assist you in sleeping comfortably. Like if you have like a leg pillow wedge, anything like that, I would definitely recommend. But yeah, no extra stuff. And I'm not telling you this because like it's just not a point in bringing it. You're just overpacking. You're just buying new versions of things just cause. Like just bring your base, pack like you going to visit your granny. Okay, the essentials. Your grandma who don't got no heat. And if there's summer air conditioning. pack like you would to go to Granny house in her old school crib. That's what you need to do. But overall, that is everything. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Also, this set, I wore this in my Juneteenth Direct Fest vlog. I will link, this is from Amazon. I will link it in the description box below. Please make sure you follow me on Instagram at The Original Dream Girl and lifewithlex.bsg. Follow me on TikTok at Lex Talk Too Much, and on Twitter at Addicted to Lex. Thank you so much, and we will talk later. Bye.